Hey friends, welcome back to Chitty Chats with Stacy. Today's topic is going to be a little bit maybe out of the norm for me. Although when I chat a lot on this channel, we talk about strategies. So before I begin, I just want to ask everybody to take a very deep breath. And I'm going to pose some questions to you, and it'll all come together at the end. My first question is, have you ever sat with someone who is truly contemplating suicide? Have you ever been in the presence of someone who really wants to unalive themselves? They have a plan and they're wrestling with the thought that killing themselves, ending their life would be much more of a relief than continuing to live it. And oftentimes it's related to who they are is causing so much pain for the people they love. I'm framing this because I have had the unbelievable privilege of sitting with so many people who are contemplating wanting to die because who they are is causing pain to the people they love. How come I'm talking about this? First of all, it's Pride Month. It's June, friends. And if you are in the LGBTQIA plus community, I'm an ally. And Pride Month is suicide prevention. Let me just say that one more time, a little bit louder in the back. Pride Month is suicide prevention. It is so critical for us to recognize that people are struggling with these things internally. And it's scary for people to live proud and live out loud and live who they are meant to be because who they are is causing so much pain for the people they love. I am a white woman in middle class America. I have lots of privilege and I'm very aware of that. And I have people who told me when I got divorced that I would go to hell because divorce is against God's will. I am saying that out loud because that is so small compared to what certain populations in our country, in our world, have to face every single day. The amount of hatred, the amount of judgment, the amount of people spouting these terrible religious type things because of who someone is, people would rather die than continue to cause pain for the people they love. I am just no longer going to be quiet about it. I'm not usually quiet about it. I live my life as a trauma-informed practitioner. I live my life as a trauma-sensitive, trauma-restorative person. And there's just not any space to be both trauma-informed and anti fill in the blank. Humans are having a very difficult time just navigating life these days. Whether you are struggling with your mental health, whether you're struggling with your sexuality, whether you're struggling with your own medical choices. Should you have this baby or not? Should you be allowed to have a certain type of health care or not? Whether you are in a space where race is constantly scrutinized and talked about, whether it's gender, the map is wide, friends. I could go on and on. And for those of you who are hearing this and you're thinking, come on, Stacy, why are you just picking a side? I want to be very clear. I am picking a side that is all about loving people where they are at and for who they are. I am picking the side of anti-hate. I am picking the side of not perpetuating these really terrible messages. And I am picking the side of suicide prevention. I feel very passionate about that. The reason I have a job and the reason I am so busy is because people come into my office and they have things to tell me that people have said to them from people they love. I have humans who have suicide plans because they think it's better to die, and that would cause their families less pain than being gay or being bisexual. Friends, think of that. Just imagine that you yourself are in a situation where you think it's better to die than to live who you are because living who you are is causing someone else so much pain. And if you are in the part of this where you're causing other people pain because of your belief, I just encourage you to dial it back a little bit. You don't actually have to agree with other people's choices. Lots of people don't agree with mine. I have family and loved ones who didn't agree with me getting divorced. It is the best decision I made. It's hard. It was a hard decision, but it was a healthy decision and it was my decision. And I received so much judgment for that. Imagine that you are receiving judgment and hate for your skin color. Imagine that you are receiving judgment and hate for your sexuality. Imagine that you are receiving judgment and hate for your gender. Friends, stop being judgy. Leave your judgy McJudgerton outside. Stop. Come to the space with love. If you don't have anything nice to say about other people's lifestyles and other people's choices, don't say anything. Just stop. Just stop. I want my friends in the LGBTQIA plus community to know that there are people who love you, who care for you. I want the educators that I'm going to spend time with over the course of this summer training. I want you just to remember you've not walked the shoes of your students. You have no idea what their life is like. I want you to love individuals and stop promoting hate. Just stop. We don't need that anymore. It's already hard enough. So I want to give a shout out to all of the allies that are on here. I want to give a shout out to the people who are promoting love, who are just digging in and loving people through the hard pain. And if you are a person who is thinking about completing suicide because of who you are, and you think that killing yourself is going to cause less pain for your family, I want you to find a therapist. I want you to reach out, drop me an email. Just know that there's a whole chosen family that will love you for who you are. You matter. You make a difference. Pride Month is suicide prevention. I can't say it enough. People need to know that they are loved for who they are, not hated for who they are. I want people to live. I don't want people to choose suicide. I hope you're with me.